And welcome back to Vlogmas, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to first thing in the morning on a Sunday. We are just about to head to the yard. I'm just applying some lip balm before going down, putting all the moisture into my face and my lips before going out because it is blooming freezing. But we are spending the whole Sunday together at the yard. We're riding together, we're mucking out together, we're turning out together, we're bringing in together, we're going to the tack shop because I need to get some tack cleaning bits and clean my tack. We've got a whole yard day together on a lovely cosy Sunday. Definitely recommend to get a nice cup of tea to enjoy this video. I've got all my tack coming with me as well, so it should be really well filmed hopefully as well. And yeah, we're just gonna have the loveliest day. So I hope you guys are loving Vlogmas so far. If this is the first 2023 Vlogmas video you are tuning in for, then welcome to Vlogmas. And at 5:30 every day there is a brand new video, so I really hope you stick around, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Every view, every like, every comment, everything helps me, especially throughout this period. So if you can spare me your thoughts in the comment section down below, I would be ever so grateful. And on that note, let's get our big woolly jumpers on and our big coats on, and let's head out into the cold and head to the horses. Okie dokie karaoke. It is breakfast time. Okay guys, I didn't realise they had their brekkies, but the lovely lady that owns this property also has New Forest ponies that run out, as we can see here. And they come in every morning for a good few hours to have a good munch on some haylage. But it is now time to pop them back out again onto the New Forest and turn my two out. So enjoy us now turning out these New Forest ponies. Hopefully it's going to be easy. We've got one that's oh no, we've got a few over here. Bless them, having a good old munch on some of the grass. Come on everybody, beep beep, wrong way. Good ponies. Never a dull moment. Truly, I can see over in her stable over there, she's thinking, what is going on? She might be quite frisky actually turning out now, to be fair. We've got one more. He's having a munch.
Come on, we need to go. You
want to stay in? We rescue a forest pony. Horses everywhere. Out the gate. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, there's literally one here. They're everywhere. Beep, beep, beep. Lovely and dappily. Okay, that's that lot out. And when I tell you guys we have great hacking, this is the New Forest now. And it just goes on for miles and miles. This is a private road, and I am incredibly fortunate to be here. It's insane. Bye everybody. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Breakfast hours are now closed. Well, your friends have gone, honey. They have. Bit of a quiet one, this one. He wanted to stay. He wants a stable. Christmas tree's still alive. Truly's bows aren't alive. I wasn't shocked at that. Oh, is everybody okay this morning? Morning. What's going on, girls and boys? Hi, Princess. Was there horses here all morning? What did you think, Dingo? You're very quiet. Wow. Are you ready? Field time now? Come on then, chicken nugget. You a good girl this morning? Are you? I'm just desperate to go out in the field. Yeah. Ringo's desperate. Yeah. It's outdoor time now, isn't it, baby? We stay like a little princess horsey. Yeah, we don't jump gates either. No, we take our time. This is so exciting being turned out in the morning. Oh yes. Never seen such an excitable day before. Okay. Prinny. Are we going to canter away this morning? Are we? We've been a bit desperate to get in the field. No. Okay. Anthony, you can't walk through electric. Nicely through the field without standing on Mummy would be lovely. Everyone's so talkative this morning. There you go. Oh, and after all that, she just walks off steadily. Dingo's turn. Honey. Hi, Prince Charming. You okay? You are okay? Oh, did you sleep well? You did? You even get around to your spine. Get Mummy to itch it quickly if you can't quite get the spine. Which, that the spot? There? Don't know quite where. Oh, there, that's it, Mummy, yeah, there. Whoa, it's so exciting. Okay, ready? You got your lead rope? Yeah. Come on, baby. Big fluffy bottle. Yeah. No. Okay. Have a good morning. Okay. Got a cup of tea for me. Oh, the air smell. Hi. Hay steamer is on once I can find the plug. Grab the hay nets. The hay gain is on. Okie dokie. And welcome everybody to the hay barn. Everybody's got to join. Okay, right. We shall begin. Most tedious task ever. And I will be head to toe in hay in about 5 seconds flat. Stupidly wore a fleece the other day and I literally was covered in hay when I got home. I probably could have made a hay net out of the amount of hay that I was covered in. Okay, that is a Truly net. It's such a workout doing the horses. I don't want to use that one because that one's all holy. I'll go for this one. Hay net. And then I think we're done. I've got to undo another bale, I think. Right, one more section in there, and that is another net done. Beep beep doggos, beep beep. Beepity beep beep beep. Night Bridgie. work out pushing it into the steamer. Okay. Alright, just turn the hay light off. And let's go and choose a wheelbarrow. I actually think the sun might try and come out in a minute. Start with Princessa today. So everybody, I have one very easy horse to knock out, which is Ringo, and one on the complete polar opposite end of the spectrum, which is Truly, who just kind of just poos everywhere, wheezes everywhere, and every single day just looks like a fresh, I don't know, her stable always looks like an upkeep because she just poops everywhere, which is always lovely. So with Dingo, he poos in a pile and wheezes in a pile and is just very simple. He also never spills much hay on the floor and is a very easy boy. So I feel like starting worst first is always the better option. Just started switching over to Orbeos bedding as well, and it's a little tiny bit more expensive than normal shavings, but it's so much easier to knock out. And I think where it's so fine, the shavings just fall through the forks, actually you end up wasting a lot less shavings. But also it's easier just to pick up the poos, because the poos can just skim the top of it. And it makes it a much easier mucking out jobbo, in my opinion. She also buries her poos, which is never fun. It is a complete workout. And how cold it is outside. Did you get hot very quickly? You find any poo that she may have buried or slept on and then buried. Okay, Dingo's turn. We've had a little strip off because I got hot. Now with Ringo, he is so simple. Everything is in this little pile. In fact, to be fair, it's not the easiest pile in the world today, but usually it is in an even more compact pile than what we have right now. Bridget, if we could not eat it, it would be lovely. But yeah, there's no hay wastage with Ringo either. Oh God, he has really pooped, but to be fair, they did come in early yesterday, so he's elongated his pile into a bit of a line. But off said wheelbarrow and fill up water buckets. And then I think we've got one more hay net to steam and we're good to ride today. All the horsey lights off. Yeah. I think it is going to be sunny. Hi, my babies! Have you been chasing all the rabbits, have you? How many did you catch? You caught 50,000 today? That's more than yesterday. Since being here, Maggie has got this massive thing for rabbits. However, she would have absolutely no idea what to do with an actual rabbit, because the other day I caught her all the way over in one of those hills. I just saw like a flash of white going by, and I thought, oh, what is she doing over there? Well, then she starts barking at whatever she was chasing, of which not only is that going to make sure that that rabbit runs a lot quicker than anything else, it also warns all the other animals to stay away. So she has no idea what she's doing when it comes to hunting, which is probably a good thing. Come on, Bridget, out you come. And Bridget's also got no idea. She saw a squirrel in the arena the other day and chased it probably for about 2 foot and then got so excited she got zoomies, but in the other way. They're hopeless, Jack Russells. Hopeless, hopeless. Okay, time to do un waters. One of these extendable hose pipes. And Trudy's broken her bow in the night, so I need to try and fix that before I leave later. So we got agitated and the bow has gone. Oh, some shower. We want it on that one. However, she obviously doesn't like her water in her stable because she would much rather have the one that's in her field. However, being the princess that she is, she would never be normal. As Ringo being Ringo, he still has all of his bows and his R's still up because he's a good boy. Okie dokie everybody, well the mucking out has been completed. I'm just shutting the gates behind me currently because I'm just off to the Tack shop and I need to get Tack cleaning stuff because I don't know if I told you this morning, I don't know if I have done yet. I have a big shoot on Tuesday. Today is Sunday. I'm doing my Vlogmas intro actually on Tuesday, which is so exciting, but I have an incredibly amazing photographer coming to help me for the day and every little detail I'm assuming is going to be seen in my Tack. It needs some TLC, so we are on our way to go and do that. So whatever you do, just let me get Tack doing stuff. We've only just walked in. Do I just get a step 1 and a step 2? Or do I get... That removes dirt and grease. That is a conditioning spray. So realistically, if I've got this and I've got this, do I need anything else? Do I get a soft soap as well? Do I go all out and treat myself? Do I treat my Tack that's not been touched or cleaned in about
How long?
A long time. I won't say quite how long, but quite a while. Okay. Do I need anything else?
You're like, yes, the whole shop.
The whole thing. I actually don't think I needed that. I feel like a little walk around the clothing. Just for fun. Loads of snacks left over from decoration day, so we've got lots of snacks to kind of eat and enjoy throughout the day, but we have just stopped off at Tesco on the way back from Avely to get a meal deal. So I'm a prawn mayo kind of girly, and I've got a little iced coffee from Starbucks as well. It's a very early lunch because it's currently 10 AM, but we're going to ride and then I'm going to clean my Tack afterwards, so I have snacks to keep me going all day. Un saddle, eh? Oh, so chilly. Grab in bridle, boot bag. Very fiddly to undo this. You actually would probably love a stud muffin, but you're not having them. You're not. I think they smell like mince pies. Are they mince pie flavour? I actually think they are. Yeah, Christmas pudding flavour. Oh, so cute. I'm going to be so happy with Mummy. You are. Look how beautiful you are. You are the most beautiful boy on the whole planet. You are. Look what I have, Dinky. Your favourite thing ever. He loves a stud muffin, don't you? Is that delicious on your head? Mmm. Is that the yummiest thing in the whole wide world? Is it? Mwah. Love you. Mwah. Come on then, let's do some circles. You've got to be a good boy now because you had a stud muffin. Bestest boy. Yeah. Okay. You go back out afterwards, you can. Everybody, I'm not actually going to brush him today because he had a big old groom yesterday and it's so freezing that it is just a case of jumping on and riding, and actually his mane's all tidy on the other side anyway, which is lucky. Good. Itchy. Mommy give you quick itchies. A quick little rubby dub dub dub. That you know, I love you. I do. My bestest friend in the whole wide world. You get her booties on. You're so handsome. You get stud muffin after. I promise. It's actually bloody freezing. Oh boy. Oh, these are Mummy's boots. You can't have my boots. You like that? Who's over there? Oh. Okay. Have I not brought a hairband with me today? That was a bit of a silly bitty move. I think I do. I'm so clever. We've got to get fit, Dingo, because you've got a lesson in a week. You do. You've got a full hour's lesson. How are you going to manage? I don't know. What are you going to do with a big horse like that, Bridget? Hey, what do you think you're actually going to do? Tiny little fringe. Body's up. Pull the Jackie down. Okay. Chicken licking. What have I done here, Dings? There we go. Oh, big yawn before we get going. It's needed, isn't it, darling? Yeah, he gets tired. He gets tired before we even get started, don't you, Dingo? Dingy. Chomp, 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 chomp. Good boy. He is a good boy, aren't you? Always the best little chicken nugget. Ready to get going? Little team talk. We've got to do some circles. We do. Oh, we're still going. Dingo, pick your toes up. Watch where you're going, my angel. Yeah. It's very autumnal in the arena today. Stand there. Okay, everybody. So, because Ringo is now getting a little bit older, so he's currently, I think he's 16 this year, but obviously in a couple of months' time he'll be 17. So, like you should with any horse anyway, but more specifically with an older horse, especially as well because it's the winter, I always get on first and give him a really, really good stretch. I like to get him working over his back, nice and round, and just wait for him to really, really relax into my reins. We've got Bridget doing zoomies. But I do like to just really work him, there we go, down there, good boy. Really work him nicely, get him super relaxed and have a good old stretch. And in a minute I'll push his walk on quite a little bit more. There we go, and really get him stretching out over his back and really pushing that walk on nicely. Getting him super stretchy as nicely as I can, whilst also getting him chilled but also forward, because it's not like a cool-off walk, this is like a warm-up walk, so he's got balls to think about, so his mind goes elsewhere sometimes. Try to not run over our cameraman. Try and remember that we've got steering, Dingo. But this really weird thing at the moment where every time I get on my horse, no matter how well hydrated I am, I get on and I'm suddenly really thirsty. I don't know if that's a me thing, I don't know if that happens to lots of people, but I literally just get on and I'm like, oh, I could chug about 3 litres of water right now. And the same again on the other rein. Good boy. And the best thing about Ringo is he does love a good stretch. And he will do it very, very willingly. And then, after a few minutes of just kind of wandering around, I pick him up slightly. He's still in a nice stretch, but I will now just start to give him some circles to do, to just start moving his body nicely and really just warming up these muscles. He, as we know, has a really big neck as it is, so kind of making sure it's all wobbly and soft and nice before we get going is always like a nice treat. It's like a little bit of yoga before we get going. He gets really stiff in his right rein, which is the inside rein on this rein at the moment. He gets really tight and strong on it sometimes. His focus is over in the fields at the moment because Trudy's winning away at us. We like to get his concentration and just get him super bendy to this rein. There we go, good boy. Listen, and then we try and get the same on the other rein. Now this rein, he tends to swing his quarters in. Everybody's winning today, Dingo. So then after a nice 10-minute warm-up, I start to pick him up and I pick the walk up, and he's a little bit frisky today anyway because all of the horses around the area are being incredibly noisy. And eventually we'll pick up a nice trot, and I should imagine he's going to be quite tense to start with, or maybe not, because there's lots going on today. But even in the trot, I like to get it nice and loose and swinging to start with, and not in a complete stretch, but still not kind of super round to begin with. You can see immediately he hangs on this right rein, so it's a permanent battle to really just get him nice and loose and to kind of have a little bit of self-carriage. Good boy. We actually have a dressage lesson coming up as well away from home, which will be, I think, in the next couple of Vlogmas's time. And I have this new habit where I haven't had a lesson in a while and I don't have any mirrors, that my right shoulder is quite a lot further forward than my left. So I'm permanently trying to put my right shoulder back. But yeah, this is still our warm up. Just a nice bouncy loose trot on both reins. Good boy there. Trying to make him kind of somewhat stretch, but without being, head on the floor. Just nicely working over his back without being tight. And with also not having too much pressure down the reins to start with, keeping everything nice and loose, but also nice and forward, so that we have a nice little workout routine today. His attention is massively elsewhere today. That is the one thing with having a stallion, is you don't always have their attention, because ladies come into the equation. Okay. Warm up is now over and it's now time to pick him up a little bit. So the first thing that I'm going to do when I pick him up is just really get him off of my legs. And I'm going to do some mini leg yielding before doing slightly wider leg yielding. Try and not run over the dogs, but just pushing him out to the other side. Good boy. Gonna 8th line and just moving. Good boy. And it just sort of wakes him up to what I'm wanting him to do. Lots of sneezing going on. Over. Good. Good boy. Just slowly still warming his body up to what I'm wanting him to do. Good. And with Ringo, he really does react and work a lot on praise and voice. So I'm always giving him little strokes and pats and telling him he's a good boy when he's threatening to start raining as an Arana, which is lovely. Good boy. All the horses winning, it's stealing his attention. So the next quarter line, I'm going to attempt our first little shoulder in of the day. Again, with him, it takes him a little while sometimes to warm up to everything that I'm asking him to do. Although today, maybe less so. Good boy. We'll do one more in this rain and we'll start doing a few on the other rain. I'm hoping we're not actually going to get rained on today, because that would be a lot less fun. Okay, little shoulder in. Good boy, good. Good man. Okay. Good boy. Okay, so this is the rein that he does tend to swing his quarters in a little bit, so it's a little bit more leg needed. Moving over, good boy. Oh, he's really trying hard today. I'm very impressed. And it's over. Good. And just try and get those shoulders in. Yeah. This is why we got listen to Mummy and her aids. Yeah. Otherwise you get a bit rain with movements and stuff, because he doesn't really listen to my inside leg as well as what we would like him to. Good. We all have our better sides. And actually, funnily enough, this used to be up a good side, and I think because I focus so much on the other side, we've gone to pot slightly on that rein. I think it's really important to always give them little breaks as a reward as well. A little stretch of the neck, especially seeming as he's getting older. We don't want him to be kind of overusing his muscles and getting stiff, or also not wanting to enjoy his work either. Ringo's very stubborn and he has quite a strong opinion, so if he doesn't want to do something, he'll soon let you know. So making sure he enjoys every stride is always really important with him. Otherwise he'll just stop and he'll say, no, I'm not doing that. As we know, it is Ringo's world and we do just live in it. It is now time to pick him up into canter. So at the moment I'm really trying to work on his canter collecting and making our canter walks as efficient and as soft as we can. So I'm actually doing minimal trot canter transitions and a few more walk canter transitions, because also it's really getting him off of my aids and it's making our canter transitions a lot more sort of on the ball, which really helps him and it helps me as well, because having him off of my aids does tend to really help. So we're much better on this rein, even though this is our worst rein of canter, because I've got not much of an outside rein, as he does tend to hang on the inside rein. As I was saying, he's much better with his, oh hi pretty, he's much better with his, what's the word I'm looking for, sort of, he's much better with his movements and things on this rein. He just listens a little bit more. So with Ringo to get my canter walking, and I aim to get the first one in this corner. Might get it on the second attempt, as sometimes he does. He likes a while to think about what he's actually doing. He's got something in his ear now, which is going to take his attention as well. I like to pick up because he won't concentrate until I've sorted out what's in his ear. No, we're not shaking our bridle off either. No. I'm going to put my outside leg back in a second and ask for canter, good boy. And then try without walking, running the doggies over. We'll go for another one over here. Good. I'm just asking for a little bit of bend and him to be nice and round at this point. Boy. Oh, now he gets heavy, and you've got to re-soften him again. Ringo loves his work, but he does get sort of overly confident and a bit cocky sometimes, and then he kind of actually forgets what he's doing, hence why crash landing into the canter walk. But that is sometimes something that we're actually really working on at the moment, is getting some really nice canter walk transitions. They're not perfect, as we can see, but this is what training is all about. Some are a little bit more of a crash landing, and others, sometimes, occasionally, we do get the perfect one. But I'm all about keeping it real, so I'll be keeping the bad attempts in there as well. Some days are also better than others. Good. But I'm also really trying to encourage him to have some self-carriage at the moment, and really my reins all the time. And he struggled then and broke into trot, and that's fine, but I didn't ask for that transition, so we'll go again. Just try and collect him back into walk. Good boy, much better. Have a little stop and a pat. Nice, yeah, you're a clever boy. And try again this time. Good. Again, that's something we're really working on, as his upwards are so much better when he picks his feet up and doesn't have a fly in his ear. Oh, are they all in your ears? Right, we'll try some on the other end for a second. Now the other side isn't as good, and it's more a case of him struggling because he swings his quarters in. He doesn't struggle trot to canter on this rein, obviously. And walk to canter is kind of proving quite difficult at the moment. Get him soft and listening, because we've got people hacking past the yard, so our attention is elsewhere currently. I don't even know if he'll be listening enough to go. Oh no, he will. Come on, forward. Good boy. And I'll just do a trot transition down a couple of times this way, just to get him soft and listening, because he does struggle a lot more on this rein. And a nice trot transition down. Good. Walking without falling on me. Good boy. Good. Head up. You don't want to be too round. No, it won't feel comfy. Good boy. And this is the thing with practice making perfect, because this rein hasn't been so perfect just recently, and this, oh, that was a really awful downward transition that I didn't ask for, but that is why patience really does just work sometimes, and eventually it does all fall together. It just takes us time. So if you're struggling with something new that you're learning and it's not working straight away, keep going at it. Don't worry if one day you get it and the next you don't. That is what training at home is all about. Now, I'm going to try a canter walk on the next one. And it may not be very pretty because he's now just got used to the canter trots, but anything to make it sort of work eventually. Good. Good boy. That was a really nice transition. Good boy. Okay. Nearly. Good boy. It's much better. And more. Good. I'll do a couple on this range just to remind yourself of canter walk. Good. Good. Good boy. That was really round. Good boy. Doesn't matter if it's half a stride or trot. It's just about getting them seamless and soft. Not ducking down on me, so I then can't ask, Dingy. No, that's clever. That's what clever horses do. Okay. Yay! Good boy! That was what I wanted! And I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give him a really nice cool off now. And that is a perfect amount of training for the day. Good boy! Because we kind of just got what we've been working on for a really long time. And we did it on our bad rain as well, you clever boy! So lots of praise for him now. A really nice stretch off. He kind of takes himself for a little stretch, as we can see. If there is one thing about Ringo, it is he absolutely loves a stretch. And he'll take himself off now and he'll walk around as many times as he feels he needs to. I'm going to try and make him not shake off his bridle, as that's never fun. But he takes himself for a nice little stretch and a cool off, and then it's back to the yard, back in the field, and for another stud muffin, of course, because he's been such a good boy. Well guys, Ringo was an utter diamond today. I was so impressed actually with him and our training. I have got my tack hanging up, I've got the kettle on ready for another cup of tea, and I think I'm going to leave you on a bit of a time lapse actually while I do my tack. I hope you guys are loving this video actually so far. I actually feel like this could be the best equestrian video I have ever done. Time lapse, and I will see you guys in a seckie.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's...
Hey, are you staying out of the rain, my darling? Are you? I'm just coming to get you now, but at least you've got shelter in this little bit, haven't you? So I've let him have this top little bit of field here this afternoon because there's been so much luscious grass that's needed eating. So he's just been able to help himself to it all afternoon, haven't you, my baby? Ready to come in for some hay now? Yeah. When we get your head collar and we get Dingo in. Oh, you're going to play with everybody's bows. That's nice. Oh, darling, you're so handsome. Is it, Mummy? Give me a chicky nuggy. Oh, you're not going to be caught now. You quite like it out here. Come on. Yeah, you want your hay net now? Yeah. Is it not quite like this field? There's so much grass, Mum. I've got cover. When all the other horses come in, I can talk to them all. Come on, chicken nuggy. It's time to go home. Have you had fun today? Can you carry the lead rope? Yeah, there you go. Oh, Dingo bedtime. Guys, it is absolutely tipping it down at this point. So my lovely camera lady that has done the most amazing job at following me all day, I am not going to make her follow me all the way out to Truly in this weather. Also, I don't particularly want my camera's getting too soaky either, so I'm going to go and grab her in and then I will catch up with you guys in the feed room to talk about what I am feeding them and the supplements they're on and all of the rest of it, and then it is probably going to be time to call this video a day.
Supposed to be making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la, 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 oh, 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 la, 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 making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire, chill.
I believe how much talking I just did to you and the microphone wasn't even turned on, so that's great fun. Well guys, the horses have just had their dinners. God, look at the state of me, you can tell I'm exhausted today. Not only is Vlogmas taking it out of me, but it has been a very long day here at the two horses enjoying their dinner. Truly does this thing with her front leg when she eats her dinner, which is kind of bizarre, but that's just what she enjoys to do. And over here we have Dingo also enjoying his dinner. Is that yummy? But anyway, everybody, I am now going to go home and start diving into a lot of editing. I just had Leonora on the phone actually, and we're both just considering the fact that we may end up having mental breakdowns before Vlogmas finishes. I hope you loved this video, and if you did, please, please, please don't forget to show as much support as you can. Every like, every comment, every view, everything completely helps me this Vlogmas, and even sharing on your Instagram story would just mean the absolute world to me. Thank you all for your continued support and love. I hope you're enjoying December and being festive and having the best time ever. And I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Mwah. See you soon.